All right. I posted it in general. Do you know this plant? It's called Lily of the Valleys. But
Yeah,
this, yeah,
yeah,
but
I know it.
yeah, and then, yeah, uh, the it's known that there is a particular kind of lily in the valleys in the forests, but it's this one is especially rare. But with your high scavenging and you tracking down clues and using your arcana to find any residues of magic, you actually manage to track one of these very rare and legendary plants as you're foraging. And these ones are, instead of white, they're glowing softly a blue color from time to time. But they are a beautiful little bell shaped with many little connecting green stems coming out from this one big one. And if you take a look inside, uh have a little yellow stinger. They have a little yellow nectar inside that also glows a more intense blue. And you know these can be used to forge mana potions. But this one, you'll need to be careful. They are known to be a fragile plant, and it will take also an hour to get them, but you will only be able to make one.
Sounds good. Let me see if there are other herbs, perhaps.
What herbs are you looking for? I will need a. How do you want to handle this fragile plant? You know that you need to be very careful with it. The reason it's also rare is because it can be destroyed so easily, and most people don't know what it is. It kind of crumbles with your hand if you hold it too hard. That's how fragile.
Oh, so it has poison?
It's just a fragile plant. So how are you planning to like hold it around so it doesn't break?
Oh, it's gonna be difficult because I don't have gloves on me right now.
You can say you have some gloves on you. That's pretty reasonable. So yeah, how do you want to move it around without
Let me
like making
see
it
if I
crumble?
can wrap around it with some grass so that I can carry it for me.
Sure. You find a bunch of patches of grass and kind of wrap it around. And where do you want to put it as you're like moving around carrying it?
Well, I'm just keep it in my pocket.
Okay, you keep it in your pocket, but you make sure to not move too fast or else it might break. And yeah, you found ingredients for a mana potion and two healing potions. If you take at least 2 hours, you can make them.
All right, from now I will just go back to the cave because it will be too dangerous if I just make it in the forest.
Yeah, and you head back to the keep as you find the guards greet you, and they say, "Let me just go back to this map, like this map." You see the keep in the distance as you go towards it, and now you're over here again. And the guard says, what is your name?"
I'm Claire. Do you remember me? I just got out no long ago.
Yes, it's been about roughly 2 hours since you left, but I do remember you. You're welcome in. Make sure to not cause any trouble. And he lowers the drawbridge and you go through.
Okay,
And
so am I good to go? You know.
yeah, he lowers the drawbridge and makes way for you to go through with his friend. And you can go through. And where do you want to go now as you go inside the keep?
Well, I'm probably gonna save Stronghold this. awake from now.
Okay. Volko, are you there? It seems like he's not awake just yet. It must have been a long journey, traveling back for.
Or I start making the potions.
All right. You take a little rest to catch up on yourself. Yeah, you're still a bit sleepy, and then you wake up, and now you wanna mortar and make the potions.
Yep, I'm gonna make some potions. And yeah, I can hear you.
Let me see. Is there any? Give me
What? No, no, no. I was
give me
talking about Foco.
yeah. Let me see. What check should I make to you do? Give me what check do you want to do for mortaring potions? I have one in mind, but which one do you think fits?
I think it's medicine.
Sure. Yeah, you could go ahead and make me a medicine check. You I would say you are good at making potions because of your survival checks earlier, but medicine check to see if there's anything extra that happens.
Oh, that's 15.
15.
Yep.
Okay. I'm looking at something right now. All right. If you can roll me a 1d20. As you see the mana kind of pulse out as you make the potion from the lily of the uh lily of the valley. All right. See two types of magic emerging from this flower. You see one of life as it's circulating, but you see one also of uh things growing. You see the flower, but it's kind of grow abnormally large. But as you're mortaring it together, which flower bud do you want to blend more in? It seems that it's split between two types of magic, but are you going to pick one? One that's kind of pulsing with life, and one that's starting to grow a bit larger than normal. Yeah, I can't hear you. I hear you right now.
Oh, it's gonna be difficult. Maybe I should ask a master to help me.
Master? Uh, sure, but yeah, you who do you have in mind to ask?
Are the Smith good at this?
Um, you can try. You don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna just ask the Smith for now.
All right, you head over to the smithy as you see an apprentice. I will say it's early morning, so it's not like morning yet when you're supposed to meet with Copper Knight. You see a young dwarven you see a younger dwarven lady as she's hammering to an anvil of something that's being magnified as she's trying to forge the shape of it. And this kind of stone, again the beautiful dwarven architecture as it looks like modern fantasy design. And there's a bunch of equipment and everything's nicely laid out as there's glass boxes showcasing the premier weapons, and it's you see wooden walls, but also mixed with stone in a very aesthetic way. And a giant furnace sitting in the middle, sitting at the far front wall where most of the forging you assume would happen. But yeah, you see this as a dwarven lady doesn't notice you yet, but she's making some equipment. And we will say the other customers have already left.
Oh, I'm gonna casually approach her like and say, "Hey, you busy?"
She looks over to you from her thing and says, "Uh, just a moment. I need to finish making this sword. I can't mess it up after all."
Oh, it's alright. May I help you?
I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm fine for now. As you see her, the cling as she's smashing this sword into its shape. Just give me 5 minutes as you wait.
Oh man,
And you, what?
maybe I can get some drink for her or him. Wait, that's a she or him?
That's she. It's
Oh, he's
a
a
young
she.
dwarven woman. All right. You get a yeah. Start with your work. Mic works now.
Oh, I can hear you. Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll just take care of this for now. Okay. Yeah. Where do you want to get a drink, Claire? As you see, she's working on it.
let me see if there are any shops.
There, yeah. You can look at the shops in the middle, but there are also random town store stalls all around. This is like an open marketplace, vocal, where there's just a bunch of shops laying around, like that Gordon Ramsay shop. It's like a market fair, but it's all over, as this is a very populated city. There are a lot of little villages around because they're trying to keep this. They're trying to make this deadly forest into a human frontier. So they put a lot of focus on putting people here. Where do you want to get a
Okay,
drink, Claire?
maybe I would just head to a store and buy some water for myself and the woman.
Okay. Let me see. Is it where would a store be? There is there is a trader shop that you go to. There's also the tavern. You figure. What keep location do you want to go to, or do you want to just go to a stall that seems to be selling some kind of water on the streets?
Sorry again, where's the shop?
Uh, there's a trader shop. It's number 6. You go to the inn. You go to the tavern. Those are places you figure would have water. Or you could go to a random market stall that seems to have some kind of liquid.
I'm gonna go for the market because some trader doesn't look nice, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, you go out into one of the marketplaces and you see one of them is selling some orange juice. There also seems to be some kind of sweet looking greenish drink on the other side as well. It seems to be a food like area. Which stall do you want to visit? Those seem to be the only drink ones nearby.
I mean, any shop is alright as long as it has drink, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you want to just which one do you want to pick? The orange juice or the green sweet looking drink?
Liquid cereal can look sounds good. Let me
Okay.
check it out.
You get he said yeah, you see a young man working the stall and says, that will be that will be 2 silver for some green cane juice. You see it's decently populated as you wait in line, but you do get to the front.
2 silver sounds fair. All right.
So it would be 4 silver if you're buying for her in both.
Sure. 4 silver is fair too. So I'd hand over the silver coins.
All right, and you get your drinks, and you head back to the forge.
Yep, I'm going back to her.
All right, and you arrive back at the forge, and there are some descriptions I missed from the module, so I'll say them right now. So you know the smithy you would know living and being in this town for a little bit. You're familiar with this town. It's a place where residents purchase metal goods and have them repaired. And as you go inside, the stench of hot smoke and the sound of clanging metal filled the smithy, lit by the orange glow of the forge. A young woman dwarf, pounds a molten sword, but you see it's almost nearly complete as a beautiful sharp sword is a fashion at an anvil behind a low wooden counter. Sparks fly with every strike of her hammer. And at the forge, you see a large forge the large forge behind the counter. This massive anvil fills most of the smithy's lower floor. So she's actually at the lower floor, and you see water barrels and bellows flank the forge. You see in the upper floor is actually the merchant's place as they're displaying all the equipment with the glass containers and tools. There's cast iron pots, horseshoes. So you would be descending into some stairs you see, but it is quite clear that that the forge is below and the marketplace is above. You can see the stairs are open to the public, and you can see some private rooms, some employee rooms like as you enter the marketplace, the first floor. You can see some employee rooms above, closed in the marketplace, and yeah, that's what you see. So you descend. I would assume you descend to the basement floor, right, where the forge is.
Yeah.
You descend down there and you see after final after you've been gone for 10 minutes, she finally finishes the short sword and she takes a moment to admire it, her reflection in the gleaming metal. This is perfect. My skills are as good as ever. And she puts it aside. And it says, sorry for the wait. I'm done now. What is it that you need? The name is Callista. As you see, orange braided dwarf with wearing some light medium armor on her, and you see the little straps that are worn behind it. She's a dwarf, so she's a bit short, but you can see she's walking as confident as ever. As this is her house, she is a forge master. What is it that you need from me?
Oh, hello, Cluster. I got some drink for you. Your look seems amazing.
Oh, thank you. You're very kind. And she extends a fist bump as she gets the drink.
No worries. I was thinking maybe you know how to make a mana potion.
Mana potion. Sorry, I'm not too familiar with that. I've most of my stuff is for worksman stuff and metal work. But I believe if you ask the temple,
Um, it's
uh,
okay.
I believe if you ask the temple, they might have an idea. They're more proficient with magic than most people.
Okay, thanks for your information.
Thanks for the drink. And you see she sips it happily. If you ever, I do like the gesture. If you ever need a discount on one of the weapons, let me know.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, and you leave the shop, and you see Stormwolf has awakened as he is out also basking in the sunlight with the monk. And I'll put
Oh,
you to
he's
sleep.
awake. It's okay.
Yeah, what Stormwolf, what are you doing as you get a little sunlight and notice Claire's outside with a drink in hand? Yeah. Yeah, the monk is yeah. Yeah, he said he will meet you in the morning with Copper Knight at the tavern, but it's not yet morning. It's like early morning. Like I would say like 10 a.m. they said to meet, but it's more like 6 a.m. right now. So, but yeah, you take in some of the sunlight. The monk just talks with you about some simple stuff, small talk, and but you see Claire across the street, and Claire, and are you doing anything as you spot Stormwolf is finally up?
I will just wave and say good morning.
Oh yeah, and then the monk says, "Oh yeah, I think I saw Claire collapse. I'm surprised she got up so early in the morning without dizziness." Perhaps, like me, of course. What were you doing out in the morning, Claire? Seems like you got up for a good walk. You're
Oh, I
sweating
was
slightly.
trying to make some potions.
Oh, what have you made so far? The monk asks.
I haven't made anything yet because the herb was too hard for me to handle.
Oh, so what are you doing right now?
I was gonna ask those who are good at making potions so that they can teach me.
That does sound like a good idea. Where are you going right now? We could tag along.
Well, I kind of forgot where I'm gonna heading to.
It was the temple that Callista told you you should visit.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Temple. Do you wanna come along?
Sure. I heard they offered free food. Maybe we get breakfast there. All right. And then if you're getting to the temple, I would need you to move to the temple, which is uh what the number it is.
Honestly, I don't know, but maybe it's 11. The building seems quite tall there.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make your way to 11. As you see the temple distance and you see they're handing out food to people who are passing by. It looks like it's mostly people in need that look a bit more rougher. But you see, there are some priests outside with tables with food as people wait in line and get some food. You notice there are some normal people as well. They seem to be serving some kind of soup and bread. And as you walk to see the temple, this is what you see. All right. You see a brilliant building as glass paintings are adorned on all the sides of some lady of light as she's draped in a white cloth. You see that being spread around, and you see a golden tower that shines in the sunlight, kind of illuminating everything like a watchtower light, but from its natural shining gleam. You still notice the blue scaled walls and the craftsmanship as everything is clean, everything has been taken care of. You notice there are some few boys, they aren't dressed exactly like priests. You figure they're training, cleaning out the surrounding areas to make sure the temple is always clean and open for visitors. As you see, they're starting their daily services. And you hear some noises of worship inside as they chant and pray and talk to themselves about their religion. And you approach as you see this stone white building with, of course, these stained glass um, murals outside. You also notice some other religious decorations as white silk, as the same white cloth that the Lady of Light is wearing is draped around, kind of hanging to decorate the place. But everything gives out this kind of divine sense. Everything seems to be glowing a bit slightly, but not in a magical sense, the natural sense in how the building was made. And you see the priest is also draped with the same white cloth, but also over their head. And they have a little yellow crystal adorned onto their head. That's kind of wraps around with a that kind of wraps around with a metal little collar that they place on their head. But yeah, that is what you see. Primarily outside, there seems to be a table. And what do you guys want to do as you step into the presence of the temple? All right. Yeah, you wait in line for a bit, and it gets your turn, and the priest gives you this mix of a orange and white soup, uh, with some bread. You say anything, or as you go? No problem. Take care and be well. The priest says, as they move on to the next person. And the monk is also lining up directly behind you to get some as well.
And maybe I would just observe the people and the priest to see if anyone is free to help me.
You notice everyone seems to be doing some kind of job, but you can make a perception check.
Okay.
It seems like the temple is busy and up and running.
Ooh.
Okay. You clearly noticed the leader of the temple as you heard and seen him before in town from the high roll. His name is Fizzer, and he seems to be outside near the entrance as he's looking over everyone to make sure that all the jobs are being done and all the daily services of the morning is being conducted as the temple later is going to open for service. And you see him. He's actually as he's looking over to someone. As you observe and wait, see Stormwolf and the monk get some food. He goes up. He seems to be talking to a few injured people when he reaches out his hand. Um, as you see, one is hanging over with seemingly a very hurt back, and the others seem to be a few wounded soldiers. They seem like mercenaries of some kind of sorts. and he reaches out his hands as this green magic circulates. It is very calm, glowing yellow greenish magic, and he puts his hand over them, and they instantly heal as the man rises from his slump position and profusely thanks the leader. But the leader says, "No need, for the Lady of Light and uh, welcomes and serves all. Just make sure to thank her in your prayers." And he lets them go. But he doesn't seem occupied anymore as he's just looking over, making sure morning services are conducted. He's also wearing the same white cloak that's adorning everyone, but this one you notice, instead of just a yellow crystal in the middle, it seems to be some kind of crown filled with yellow crystals. And there are some kind of yellow drapes as well, yellow lines on his white cloak to symbolize he's a bit different than everyone else. And is there anything you want to do as you notice the leader?
Uh, maybe I should approach him for a talk.
Okay. Yeah, you approach him and he knows your presence. How may I be in your service today? And you notice he's a brown-haired man. That's cleanly shaven. He looks well and nice. He looks like he's in his 40s.
Oh, good morning, man. May the God bless you.
Bless you as well. The Lady of Light shall be by your side. What services do you need from me today?
And do you know how to make a mana potion? Potion?
Oh, yes, I am familiar with that kind of craftsmanship. What are you looking for help with?
Oh, amazing. Do you know how to deal with these herbs? Then I will take out these herbs to him.
Okay, you present him and he sees uh, the blue lily of the valley kind of pulsing with two different types of flower buds. One that is pulsing with life, and the other that seems to be growing bigger than normal. And it takes a moment and thinks as he, do you mind if I touch it? I need to I need to check its arcana.
I don't mind. Feel free to touch it.
He very gently touches it, knowing it's a delicate plant, and he closes his eyes to assess the mana. Uh, the lily is telling you to make a decision while making the potion. It's asking you if you rather have it grab um, more more of a shield as you drink the potion, or do you want to grow larger when you do? It's giving an additional effect in terms of its health qualities.
And perhaps grow larger.
Then mix in the larger buds more when you crush in uh, metal petal the herbs, and then you shall get grant the result.
Oh, thank you so much.
No problem. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Not really. Thanks for now.
Feel free to grab some food at the tables. Our nuns have worked hard preparing a meal for everyone this fine morning.
Oh, thank you so much. See you.
Thank you. May the Lady of Light be with you. And he goes back. As you see, he's accompanied by a priest and seems to be talking about something, but you go away. And what are you doing now? As you now have the information.
Let's grab some food for now.
And you grab the same soup and bread as Stormwolf as you would in like. And you guys eat it?
Yeah, I will eat it.
It's a delicious orange curry soup, and the bread is fresh out of the freshly made, as it's as you feel it melt in every bite. It's a delicious, simple meal. And what are you guys doing now as you've had breakfast and you're feeling rather good and full? Uh, the monk isn't too intelligent, so just shrugs his shoulders and says, "That sounds good. That sounds good to me. I don't know. I just see things and I punch them, and sometimes I get money from it." Or,
Maybe we might need some additional healing potion. Let me grab some right now. It just takes some time.
okay. You do notice also from the temple, there is a little wooden box that's nicely decorated in white paint and has a little heart on it, with also a Lady of Light, beautiful stone statue next to it. And is a priest managing it. And you see sometimes people drop some few coins in it, and the priests, of course, bow their heads and collectively say thank you. It seems to be some kind of donation box for the church. And do you guys look inside the church as you're getting the food? It's a kind of a big, massive door, so you guys can look in and see what it has. Do you guys look inside, or you guys don't really pay attention? Oh yeah, you can use perception. See if you notice anything special as you look inside. Okay,
Okay, hold on. Sorry.
okay.
Never mind.
As you look inside, the interior of this tall building has a lofty, majestic air. Rows of benches faces an altar at the end of a spacious worship hall. Above the altar of the Lady of Light is an enormous stained glass window of a sunrise. And you notice that they're starting to start a session. They're starting to start a morning worship right now as people are going in and filling up the many chairs. As a priest seems to be preparing his notes at the very center, where this near this altar. It seems to be kind of some kind of stage where the sunrise, the stained glass is behind him as he seems ready to preach in the coming minutes. There's also and you would know this place as a sanctuary for worshippers. You also see a little confession box you managed to make out from the perception on the far right. And on the left seems to be where the priest's quarters, as you see many priests going in and out, some nuns as well, as they seem to be re-preparing the food. You notice there's also a kitchen there, as they're continuously refilling the tables. And what do you guys want to do? Okay. You want to try helping out preparing the food?
Oh, let me
Uh,
try to help too.
yeah. You see, y- you ask some of the priests if you can help out preparing the food, and they're more than happy. Say, thank you for your kind offer. We'll take you up on it. And they motion you towards this kitchen that's bustling with workers and priests that have their cloaks off and more aprons in cooking, and they tell you to help them shuffle out the food. And they'll take you up on your offer for an hour to help prepare the food as breakfast is winding down. They're not asking you to do any cooking, just moving the food in and out, as there is a good line waiting for the free food. Oh, your mic kind of cut off. Yeah, yeah, and they thank you. And they thank you and say I thank you for helping our church. And you see, yeah, what your strength you're able to carry loads, and they're pretty impressed by. You're like a bardsmate, one of the bardsmate carrying like 10 drinks at once. You're like that, but with the food, as you're carrying multiple drink platters and just going in and out. They're like, wow, yeah. You hear two of the nuns whisper, "He's at least doing 3 persons work." Impressive. And you see, after an hour, are you doing anything special, or are you just continuing to carry food? Oh, you want to play some music? You do not currently have any music instruments on you. Yeah, as a barbarian, you could try to sing, I guess. That would be performance. Yeah, it would be performance as well. Yeah. What are you performing? You're performing for the food, I guess, as a kind of an um. Oh, you wrote persuasion, but I will say it's yeah. You need to roll performance. Yeah, that's hard. All right. What you're not too. You don't have too much of a background as a bard, but you do have a decent singing voice. And uh, what kind of dance are you doing? And song are you performing? Yeah. You sing a bit of a religious praising song, but it's not really a song that's dedicated to a particular being. It's just a song of worship to praise and give thanks for all that you've gotten throughout your life, and you see a few people gather around and kind of appreciate the song that you sing. It is a quite well-known ancient song that has traveled many cities. So just give thanks for life and for everything that has happened that has been good to you. And you see you see yeah you see another you see an older man also sing along with you because this is a well-known song. And everyone around you seems to enjoy this moment of tranquility as you remind them that to be thankful for what you have and the food that you've been blessed with from this temple. And you see some priests in the that are serving the food kind of smile at your performance, at the gesture. It is quite entertaining. It isn't Bard level, but they appreciate the small performance you put on. And is there anything else you want to do? You see, people are shuffling in. It's been about, I would say, almost 2 hours of being here, and morning service is starting to start. Oh wait, something does happen. After you help in, the priest do thank you and say, um, thank you for helping out our church. You see a head official, one of the head priests, but not the head priest that Claire was talking to earlier, approach you and say, do you mind helping us out further? I can pay you from gold pieces if you help me on this particular task.
So, what do you think?
Uh, Claire, what do you mean by what do you think? What do you want to ask from that? He looks a bit confused.
I was gonna ask strong word.
Oh, oh yeah. He realized the question wasn't for him. Um, yeah. He says, "Oh, thank you. Um, recently there have been." All right. Yeah. Recently there has been some rather I say displeaseful and quite ignorant vandalism happening to our church. If you don't mind taking some time to help us scrub it off, we're quite busy right now with our other priests attending to stuff. Do you mind doing that for us as we're quite busy? We'll give you a few gold pieces for the task.
Well, sounds nice.
Okay. And
Maybe
uh,
we should do it.
uh so are you up for it? You don't have to if you don't want to. Uh yeah, he leads you to the side of the church over here. If you move your token over here. Alright, and Claire, if you can move your token over there as he guides you over to the side. And
Oh, yeah.
okay, and as you go over there, you see the vandalism peer out in front. It's hidden towards the side, and he tells you they've scrubbed the ones in the front, but it seems to be going on at night when they close up the church. It is quite rather rude and disrespectful, they say, and he is getting annoyed of it, but they haven't found the culprits just yet. And as you go to the side, you see a bloody painting of it's kind of crudely, but recognize uh you do recognize the shape and appearance of this vandalism as it seems to be this you would recognize it before as a crude drawing of Behemoth with its two ram-like heads next to its singular demon head. But it's crudely made as it's been drawn onto the wall with some sort of red bloody paint. Just the heads. It seems to be a more simplified symbol of it, but still the dastardly and just disrespect of it still radiates off the side of the church. You can feel a short slight of evil coming out from it, and the priest just looks upon it rather sad and annoyed. So, this painting gives me bad vibes, but I am disturbed by its presence. Seems seems like it. Do you recognize what demon it is? I've never seen this before. Do you have anything you could tell me so I could figure out the culprits? Anything you know about this monster? I see. I'll keep that in mind. If you don't mind, I hope we'll be able to track down the culprits soon. It seems like people around here there seems to be a few people around here who worship such a foul thing. But sorry, I need to go now. I have some more business to attend inside, but if you help me scrub these paintings off, then I will give you some few gold pieces if you find me later. I'll be inside helping conducting the worship. But just pull me aside and I can reward you. All right. Uh, uh, and you start scrubbing it as he gives you some sponges and some water and of course some soap. All right. Make me a make me a sleight of hand check to see how well you scrub it off. But you are able to scrub it off, just how well you are. Claire, you can also make me a sleight of hand check as you do it. The monk will also help.
Let's go.
You see a crude painting of Behemoth, a more simplified version, as you see the two ram heads on either side and the demonic head in the middle. It seems to be particularly the head. As it's painted, it is bloody red, kind of messy thing just to spoil and destroy the beautiful appearance of the church. All right. You both kind of had trouble scrubbing off the bloody paint as it kind of smears a bit. It's not some. It doesn't seem to be just regular paint oil. Regular paint. It's especially oily. And as you smear it, it kind of reminds you a bit of actual blood. You could tell it's not blood, but the way it moves, the way it's stained, it kind of does remind you of human blood. And as you guys are rubbing it, I need you both to make a wisdom saving throw. So go to saving throws and do wisdom. All right, and Claire, I need a wisdom saving throw from you. All right, you both fail as you're scrubbing this blood in, it smears. You're taken into darkness. You just see complete darkness around you, and you do notice that there are stones around you. This cave cavern you seem to be in, but it's just darkness, and you don't uh you don't hear anything. It's complete silence. And you're off on your own in cavern. You don't see Claire with you, and you don't see any other members. So Claire, you don't see Vocal. You're alone in the Stark cavern. Your voice, you say hello, and the sounds quickly, the hello quickly disappears as your voice trails off, and you don't hear anything else. Yeah, your words just come empty. Is there anything you want to do, Claire?
She probably can't hear anything from Stonework, so I can get it out.
Uh, can you say it again? What were you doing? Sorry.
I might try to shout that and see if Stonework can hear me. Like,
Your
oh,
words come up empty as your voice trails off. And now what do you guys want to do? As it's just you're just in a dark cavern. You walk in, it just seems to be a straight path as you continue walking in the darkness. Uh, yeah. Yeah, you try to perceive your surroundings, but it's just darkness. You're just in a cavern. There doesn't seem to be anything no besides you were scrubbing paint, and then suddenly you're now in a weird place.
maybe I can do perception to see if I can try to find a way to help. I don't know.
You do take a moment to look at your surroundings, but you don't see anything particular, even with a perception roll. There's no, it just seems like a dark cavern.
Oh,
Uh, there's nothing to notice besides the path just leading up ahead. All right. You continue walking down the dark path. When you take a moment to look behind you, you notice just a black void. The the cavern behind you just seems to be disappearing in the darkness. But you continue. Do you do anything about that? Yeah, like as you continue to walk forward, the cavern behind you just disappears in complete darkness. You don't even see the rocks anymore. All right. And Claire, what are you doing on this time? Are you doing the same thing? Claire?
oops, my mic doesn't seem to working. Can
Oh,
you hear me though?
yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try to. To be honest, I don't know what to do at the moment.
There's only a path ahead of you.
Then I'm gonna head to the path. even though it seems quite dangerous, and I don't have light with me right now.
If you try to light a torch, it just completely disappears in the darkness.
I was thinking if I could use fireball, but that's unnecessary.
Yeah. I mean, you can try. Alright. As you both continue walking, you smell the scent of blood coming up ahead. Not just one, but many. It just overwhelms your senses as it feels like you're walking into a pile of corpses. Not just a pile, but a mountain. As you continue approaching, it's especially rotting. There's many types of corpse. From the smell, there's many types of corpses, new ones, old ones. It's all you smell is just human death ahead of you. But there's nowhere else to go. Yeah, and we'll take a 10-minute restroom break here. But you do see some sort of light emanating from the end, but we'll take a break there. Yeah, 10-minute restroom break. Yeah, just come back in 10 minutes
Okay.
and then we'll start.